14, that is going to be longest common prefix, right? So what actually we have to do in this question is to find the longest common prefix string among an array of string, and also in case we didn't get the common prefix, so there we're going to have to return the empty string, right? So we have this str, which is going to be our array, and there we have to check the common longest common prefix, right? So if I'm going to take this str, right, and if I'm going to find the longest common string in it, which is going to be fl, right? Fl is going to be common in our whole array, right? So our answer, which is going to be fl, right? So this is what the longest common prefix, right? So how, the question is that how we're going to get this longest common prefix, right? So how we're going to get these prefixes? So what I'm actually going to do in this question is that I'm going to sort this array, right? I'm going to sort this array firstly. Yeah, so why I'm going to sort this array? So if I'm going to sort this array, I'm going to get those strings with having most difference in it, right? Which automatically comes in first or at the last position, right? So we want those strings only, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort this array. This is what the original array is, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort this array, and the sorted array going to be look like that, this way, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the first word or the second character, you can say the first character or the second character. And why I'm taking these characters? Because these characters having the you can say the most difference in it, okay? These characters having most difference in it, so that is why I'm considering these two strings only. For example, our first string is flight, right? So I'm going to take this flight, which is going to be this, right? And now I'm going to take the flower. So all you need to do is to just consider these two strings only, right? These two strings only. There only we're going to find the longest common prefix from these two characters only, right? So yeah, I'm going to take these two strings, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to iterate it, and then I'm going to find these you can say the common prefixes in it, and this is what the answer is, which is going to be fl, right? So I'm going to find the common prefixes in these two strings, right? Which is going to be our first string or our last string. So I'm going to apply all the operations in these two strings only, and from there only we're going to get our answer, which is going to be our longest common prefix, right? So this is what the approach and this is what the intuition is, right? So let's do the coding, and then we're going to get, and then we're going to you can say understand it in a more better way. For example, what initially I've said that we're gonna sort this array, right? So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to sort this array, right? So I'm going to take this strs, right? I'm going to sort this array first of all, right? Sorted, sorted, and which is going to be our strs, right? So initially what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort this array, and then I'm going to take a variable which is from where I'm going to store our prefix, right? So yeah, so that is why I'm going to take a variable, and then I'm going to take the first character of our sorted a string, right? First character of our sorted array, which is going to be strs of 0, right? And then I'm also get the last character of our string, that is going to be strs of -1, right? So what I'm doing, actually, I'm going, first of all, I'm going to sort our array, then I'm going to take a variable b, there I'm going to store our prefix, right? The most common prefix, and then I'm going to get these words or the character, the first character or the last character, right? From there only I'm going to apply all the operations, right? Because these two characters are having the most common difference in it, right? So that is why I'm considering these two words only. And then I'm going to take a length. And why I'm going to take this length? Because we want to you can say iterate up to shorter length, right? So that is why I'm going to take a minimum length of these two characters, which is going to be min of len of first. So yeah, I'm going to take it like this, and also I'm going to take the length of our last, right? Yeah, and now I'm going to iterate. Okay, so for I in range, you can say length, right? Yeah, this much only we're going to iterate, GTHRS. Okay, and now I'm going to check each and every time, like if my first of I is equals to you can say last of I. So now I'm checking like the first character of our first word, which is going to be equal to the last last character of last word, right? So I'm checking these words, right? So if they are equal, so in that case I'm going to add in it, I'm going to add in my prefix, right? So I'm going to add plus equals to first of I. Instead of first of I, you can also write like last of I. Both are same, right? Okay, now in case we didn't get the common character in these two words, right? So at that moment we nothing have to do. All you need to do is to just break there only, right? Just immediately break there only. We don't have to move further, right? So yeah, BREAK, right? I'm gonna break there only. And at the end, we're gonna return the most common prefix, right? So I'm gonna return B, which is gonna be the longest common prefix, right? So I'm gonna repeat the process again. Like what actually I'm doing in this question is, first of all, I'm going to sort our array, and then I'm going to take a variable b where I'm going to store the common prefixes, and then I'm going to get the first word of our sorted array, right? What is that? Which is going to be this, right? I'm going to take this string or this string. This is going to be our first string, or this is going to be our last string. This is our first string and this is going to be our last string, right? So I'm taking these two words. Okay, I'm going to take these two words, which is going to be first word or the last word, and then I'm going to find the length, right? Because we need to iterate up to minimum length, right? So for that I'm going to take a length. Then I'm going to store the length of first or the length of last, whoever having the minimum length. For that only we're going to iterate our for loop. And then again and again I'm going to check like if first of I is equals to last of I. If it is, if in case they are equal, so what we're going to do, we're going to add in our longest common prefix string, right? I'm going to add it, or else we didn't get, I'm going to break there only, and at the end I'm going to return our longest common prefix, right? So let's run this code. So yep, now let's submit this. And also the time complexity of our code is going to be bigger of n log n, right? Because we are sorting, right? We are doing we are performing sorting, right? So that is why our time complexity is going to be bigger of log n, and also the space complexity is going to be bigger of 1, right? So yeah, our code has also been submitted. So here we done this question.